Hey creative, what's up? It's your girl Jamila and welcome back to my laboratory. Today we're going to use the Heat Transfer Warehouse's new metallic puff HTV to create this shirt. And then you can also use their puff HTV to create super cute designs like this as well. Of course, everything I use will be listed in the description box of this video. So if you like this video, you learned something new, make sure you give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and make sure that bell notification's on so you don't miss any of my upcoming craft tutorials. Okay, creative. So we're going to start off with the new canvas and Cricut design space. And the first thing I'm going to do is go over here to images and I'm going to grab a pair of scissors. Oh, sorry, I wasn't typing. Now, if you're not crazy like me and don't pay for Cricut design space, so you know I keep forgetting to cancel my thing, so they be getting a little $11 or whatever. But if you don't pay for it, this is free for me. May not be for you, but Creative Fabrica is also a great resource to get a bunch of like different SVGs and things like that. Okay. So I have my scissors. I know I want that. I'm going to go over here to the text box and I'm just going to type creative. I'm going to keep this design simple. I do have another tutorial with, I don't want to say complicated, but a little bit more of an advanced design, and I'll go ahead and link that because that shirt came out super cute as well. I'm going to go ahead and change this font. I'm going to click system because these are all fonts that I've uploaded into Cricut. If you need a tutorial on uploading fonts into Cricut, let me know and I'll do that for you. But yeah, and I got all these fonts from Creative Fabrica. Okay, so these are like all the fonts that are installed on my computer so far. So I just want impact. I'm just going to keep it nice and bold. There we go. And I know I want to take this V out, and I'm going to hit the space bar a couple times so that I can substitute the scissors for the V, right? You get it? Is that cute? I think it's cute. So I need a little bit more space. So you know I'm going to go up here to letter space and I'm just going to space these letters out some. Maybe just a little more because I am going to do an offset and that's going to make it a little bit thicker. It's up. I keep going down. I need to go up. Awesome. That looks great. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and highlight the word creative and we're just going to create an offset. I don't want mine that big. You can make yours as big or see now if I do that, I think I'm gonna have to space out my letters. Yep, let me cancel this. Go back into my text. I'm going to hit the space bar. So there's a little more space between that E and V. Well, maybe not that much space. Okay. Now let's go back to offset. Okay, I like that. And I'm going to also, let me duplicate these scissors. And I'm going to weld this one together. Okay. So offset. And that's a little too big. Oh, I'm gonna have to create some more space, but that's fine because I can show y'all a little trick. All right, awesome. So we're gonna go with that. And I mean, let me see. If I just scoot it over a little bit, maybe it's not so bad. I mean, that works if I scoot it over. So we'll just leave it at that, okay? Okay, so now I have my scissors, and the reason why I welded this together is because I want to slice this. So we have, these are my scissors, and then we have this, right? I'm going to layer my design, and for puff, I don't want to layer my puff vinyl on top of glitter vinyl, which is what I'll be using for the outline. So I'm going to just go, I just want the outline, so I'm just going to go ahead and slice it. So I'm going to select these two, and when you slice, you can only do 2 layers at a time, right? So I have this welded piece, and I have the black piece. And if you see over here, originally the scissors come in like 3 different pieces, so I wouldn't be able to slice this one, okay? So that's why I duplicated it, and I'm going to go ahead and use this one to slice. So I'm going to select both of those, and I'm going to hit slice right here. Then I'm just going to go ahead and take away the pieces I don't want. I don't want that one, and I don't really want that one either. So now I can go back over here and bring my scissors back. Right, just line everything up so that it matches. Perfect. And I'm going to take those and move them out the way. And same thing, oh wait, let me make these this. Well, hold on. Let me move everything back. I know I want my design about 10 inches wide, but that makes the scissors so big. So I'm just going to shrink down the scissors a little bit. Hey creative, if you found this video helpful or you've learned something new, please give the video a thumbs up so that other crafty creatives can find my channel as well. And make sure you check out the description box of this video for a list of everything I use, as well as my email list to be notified of any new craft tutorials. And now when I do it like that, there's like that super big gap, but that's okay because we'll just go ahead and fix that. What I can do, take these scissors and create a new offset for them to fix that gap. Or after I cut everything out, I can just cut this up and bring it closer together. So, I mean, there's options. Or I can just go ahead right now . Let me hide that. I could take, I'm just going to go ahead and once I cut everything out, make it, oh, let me see. Let me make a better offset and see what happens. Because I would like a thicker. So delete that, duplicate, weld, and go back to offset. Okay, so I have a little bit of a thicker offset. It's still a big space, but I'll just fix that after we cut everything out. Alright, so I did my whole slicing thing again, and I'm just going to move that out the way because now I'm going to do the same thing. Oh, tripping. Why did I do that? For my letters, right? I'm going to select both of those, and I'm going to slice. And just delete everything I don't want and put those back. Well, I really don't have to put it back, but this just helps me visualize everything. And for this, I don't want to cut out all those pieces, so let me go ahead and ungroup. I'm going to hide the pink, and I'm going to select both of these, and I'm going to weld them together. So now instead of 2 separate pieces, they're 1 piece. And now I can bring the pink back, and I need to bring it to the front because you see I had that little dot right there. And now that is good to go. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and change the color on some of these things just so I can get a better visualization of what it'll look like. So I'm going to go right here to blank canvas, and right here where it says color, you know, they should really make this more visible, right? Anyway, so I'm going to change my background to purple because I'm going to be using a purple shirt. This black right here is going to be a light, we could do a light purple. We can make the inside text, we can use this light gray because we're going to be using the metallic. I'm going to use the metallic for inside letters and these right here. And my handles are going to be a different gray, like a kind of glitterish gray. And this black part right here, this offset, is going to be the same glitter outline as the rest. Awesome. Right, so just changing the colors just really gives me a better visualization, and cut all the same colors on the same mat. All right, so now that we have everything, we're going to go ahead to make it. Make sure we reverse everything. Change positions of things if we want to. I said reverse, but I meant mirror. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to move it to my purple mat. So I'm going to hit those three dots and click move object and put it over here with my purple mat. And that's because I'm using the same type of glitter. I'm using like some Caesar Twinkle glitter. And they're both going to need the same cut setting. So I'm just going to save time and cut it out on the same mat. Make sure I mirror it. And just place, I know I'm going to put this one over here because it's a different color than the rest of these objects. Alright, so now everything looks great. We'll go ahead and cut out our vinyl. So for me personally, I like to use a paper trimmer to cut my vinyl, and I give myself an extra ½ inch just in case there's any, room for error. And this is the Caesar Diamond Dust HTV that I'm using. I wanted to show it to you guys because it has like a subtle, um, rainbow effect in it, and it's so pretty, and I thought it would pair really well with this Caesar Twinkle, which has like its own kind of reflective ness to it as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and lay everything out on my mat the same way that it appears on my screen. And for the metallic HTV puff, I just used the regular vinyl setting, okay, and it weeded out really well. But the Diamond Dust and the Twinkle HTV are like super thick. They're really, really, really thick. So I used the holographic vinyl setting, and I put more pressure, and I did end up cutting it twice. Okay, you might want to cut it 3 times because it's very, very, very thick. Okay, it's not like the normal vinyl. So of course I'm going to go ahead and put this onto my Bella Canvas hoodie. Is their fleece collection, and of course I'll have a link in the description box of this video, leaving you a link where you can create a Bella Canvas maker account, and you can grab all of your Bella Canvas blanks, no wholesale license needed or any order minimums. Okay, so that along with everything else I used in the video will be listed in the description box. So I'm using my HTV Runt. I'm actually using 2 heat presses. I'm going to start off with my HTV Runt heat press, and I'm going to layer everything first, right? So I'm doing 315 degrees, and I'm only doing 5 seconds, which is just enough time to allow it to tack down to the shirt. I don't want to do a full press because I have to do multiple presses and that will burn my vinyl, okay? But when you're just doing like the little tack down, when you don't do a full press, be careful when you're removing the carrier sheets because sometimes you can lift up the vinyl. So I'm layering the Twinkle and the Diamond Dust. And then I'll go ahead and move over to my big boy heat press, my Ricoma 15 by 15 heat press. And this is where I'm going to go ahead and use the metallic vinyl. So for the vinyl I'm using, this is the Wallercut brand from Heat Transfer Warehouse. You press it for 10 seconds at 275 degrees. Then I remove the carrier, and you're going to go ahead and repress it again at 275 degrees for 10 seconds, and you get this beautiful puff. I was like, oh my goodness, this looks so nice. Puff really just like takes a design up a notch. Like I really, really, really love the puff that's coming out. And they have several colors and I tried it here in the metallic red. Looks awesome. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you later.